Tom, to your left, please. Tom, to your left. Tom, just this side, please, sir.
Okay, fantastic.
Tom, to the centre, please. And this side, to the right. And to your left, please. And looking over this way, to your right. This way, to your left, please. And this side, just this way. Okay, that's great. Just start to the right, please. Right. Thank you.
And guys, just back here to your right.
I'm very lucky that my fame has come through this, this franchise, and my fans have been very, very, accepting, rewarding, and most importantly, supportive. So I haven't had a bad relationship with fame, whereas Peter Parker is famous because everyone thinks that he is the most wanted man in the world. So for me, I have a very different relationship with fame than Peter Parker does.
No, if there's anything I've learned from this film, it is that you gotta just let it be. You know what I mean? Certain things can't be undone, but Spider-Man always tries because he's always putting other people before himself, and that's what makes him the best superhero in my eyes.
We've become a family, and it's obviously transferable onto screen. You can really see that we really love and care about each other a lot, and it's really helped us, really deal with everything that's been going on in our lives. And without them, I wouldn't be who I am.
Yes. There she is, looking beautiful, might I add. As ever. Yeah, absolutely.
She's also seems to be really wise. I don't know.
Very wise. She's like an owl. She's like a wise owl.
Yeah, I guess, listen, I have an old soul, always have. People call me grandma, and I will take that.
The biggest way is just companionship, like two friends coming together, like experiencing this world, going through the same problems at the same times, having a shoulder to cry on, has been a huge thing for the pair of us, and with Jacob as well. We really are a family, and becoming famous at the age of 19, but this is a different kind of fame. There's not a corner of the world that Spider-Man hasn't touched, so it's a lot to take in. So it's really nice for me to have a family to share that with.
I think one is just by supporting, just being there. I think sometimes you just have to be a person to vent to, someone to just be there and listen. And another thing is, I was lucky enough to where my life didn't change overnight. I started when I was young, and so it was kind of like a slow progression, So I kind of got to learn it as I went and figure it out and get my footing a little bit, whereas I think for him, it was so much all at once, because when you're Spider-Man, that's kind of how it works. It's like you're Spider-Man and your life changes, much like this movie. So I have an extreme amount of empathy for that. So anything that I learned or have learned or continue to learn, I share with him, and anything he learns, he shares with me.
Working with Zendaya has been wonderful. Working with Jacob has been fantastic. The Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, the list goes on and on and on. But Zendaya and Jacob especially are my family, and I love them to bits. And I'm very, very lucky to have worked with them both.
Get a big smile to your right, please. And I to your left, please.
I mean, one of the most special parts of all of this is the fact that I got to meet Tom Holland. So I'm incredibly forever grateful to Spider-Man for that. And he's obviously very talented and a lovely person, and I couldn't imagine anyone else being our Spider-Man, because he deserves it, but he's also really great at it. So no, I mean, being able to share this, to grow up beside each other, has been an honor.
Oh, I am playing Fred Astaire. Yeah. I am. The script came in a week ago. I haven't read it yet. They haven't given it to me. I know that Amy Pascal has the script. She FaceTimed me earlier. I was in the bath, and we had a lovely FaceTime. But I will be playing Fred Astaire. Maybe. We'll see. I love this character more than anything. This character has changed my life. I have a relationship with my fans that is so wonderful. I couldn't ask for it to be any better. But I want to do what's best for the character. If it's time for me to step down and the next person to step up, I'll do so proudly. You know, I'd love to see a more diverse Spider-Man universe, which would be really exciting. If I could be a part of that, if I could be the Iron Man to the next young Spider-Man or Spider-Woman, that'd be great. But at the moment, all I have to think about is the character and what's best for Peter Parker. Right.
Well, is this human stealing his style, have you?
Listen, he's a very stylish man. So stealing his style is not the worst thing in the world. The glasses, the suit, the hair, the whole thing. You know, listen, I love him to bits. He's a lovely guy. He's been a great role model to me for over the last few years. So hello. So yeah, definitely stealing his style, shamelessly. You alright, bro?
People think we're lying when we say that, but we really don't have any idea what the future of Spider-Man is, and I think he's down for whatever is best for Spider-Man, and he says it all the time. But he's like, if it's me, if it's someone else, if it's whatever, you know, he just wants what's best for the future of Spider-Man. I get to watch my Spider-Man fight them. It's just insane.